Alright, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. This is the Jamaica Premier League review show. So, what is happening right now, people, is Waterhouse at the top of the table, whilst Mount Pleasant has put the vehicle in reverse. That is what's happening, people. We're going to go through the team of the week. We're going to go through the league table. We're going to also speak about the games that played over the weekend. And I'm quite sure most of you guys are looking out for that and how the results influence the table over the weekend. Also, team of the week, top goal scorers, and just run through the games. Won't be a long show. Definitely, I'll try my best to not make it a long one. I have my show notes right here with me and all the things that I've discussed. I have to run through the games individually. Again, rewatch some of the games that I didn't have any clarity on. But before we get into that, people, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as we get on with the show. Let me look at the program that we have coming up right now, which is the teams, JPL games. I'm putting it right now, people. As you know, I got it a little bit late, but it is still here. It is still here. As you can see, we still have it right here with us. So let's start off with the first games in hand. Good. Now it's good. So we have Waterhouse versus Tivoli, in which I do think that was a very competitive game. And both teams going for it. And this is the game that took Waterhouse to the top of the table. This definitely win. Getting back and winning ways. I believe this was separated by Benbow and Denardo Thomas. Both goals from Benbow and Denardo Thomas. The consolation goal from Barrington Price, which was a penalty. Was a penalty? Yes, it was a penalty from Barrington Price, and that is how for match day one. That is how Tivoli was overthrown. Well, I think we'd expect because Tivoli is actually mid-table, trying to find himself, and Waterhouse is flying high. Then we have the next game. We have Harborview versus Veer. Lone goal by Colorado Murray, which separated both teams, in which was a very entertaining game. Actually, it wasn't a dull game, despite the game was 1-0. One of the games I would say that Veer actually tried to be influential in these aspects in what they are trying to do. Now, I have seen Veer as the type of team that literally every team come across Veer just dominate possession, they battered them, and all these aspects of football in which we would expect. Then now, those are the two games for Saturday. The two games now for Sunday, starting off with Mount Pleasant versus Arnett. Mount Pleasant fluffing the bag again. Mount Pleasant fluffing the bag again. As I said, Mount Pleasant going into reverse, which makes it quite difficult for them. Double holding overtake them, and Waterhouse at the top of the table. Now, Alwyn Harvey, first goal of the Premier League. Beautiful goal as well. Curler over the top. Pass. What was the pass from? Can't even remember. But it was a lovely goal from about 23 yards out. And beat the keeper quite easily. And it was first goal in Kimani Arburn, the consistent goal scorer for Arnett Garden, Kimani Arburn, and Ronaldo Cephas are the two danger men, and Kimani Arburn has found himself the equalizer this time around. And that's how the first game finished, with Arnett and Mount Pleasant at a stalemate. Then we have Lion versus Montego Bay, another game in which the bottom team, a team at the bottom of the table, trying to find himself out of that rut. And Montego Bay, it's tough. It's tough, but that is just football. That is just football. Lion as well, with a smooth 1-0 victory over Montego Bay. Goal scored by Andre Clennon. Lovely assist from is it Kaelan? I think it's Kaelan Paisley. Yes, Kaelan Paisley. Beautiful through ball inside of the middle, and Clennon just went for the front post and hammered it, beating the keeper at front post, in which I don't think he should have gotten beaten at front post. But that is how football is, and that is what separated the game. Lion 1 and Montego Bay 0. And the final two games of the day, two emphatic encounter with Lions versus Cavaliers, and Cavaliers Christopher Pearson on his debut with a tremendous debut. Lovely game as well from Kenroy Campbell. In this one, very, very energetic game from both players. Kenroy Campbell, and also goal scored by Kyle Mings. I think Kyle Mings was the one who got the man of the match. He also had a very good game. Good game as well from King. Richard King, as expected. A more solid game from Topi as well. So you can see more things happening in this game. A lot more composure from Cavaliers going forward. So they look a lot better. But assist from Christopher Pearson, and also a goal from Christopher Pearson. A good performance on his debut for the young man, 18-year-old. Lovely to see. Then now we have the final match of the day. We have basically Portmore versus Portmore. Who is more Portmore than Portmore? I believe. I think this is a huge derby. Who's actually more Portmore than Portmore? So it's Portmore versus Dumble Olin, and actually the inside of Portmore defeating the overall Portmore. Can you imagine? I can't disrespect the Dumble Olin team because I have to pass Dumble Olin and I'm going into Spanish Town. So can you imagine me passing by and the players them stone in my car? Not inciting violence, so I don't think that they will do that to me. So good, lovely game. I say a much entertaining game from Portmore, where we saw Bygrave again putting himself on the goal scoring sheet, absolutely battering all of the other competitors for top goal scorer at this moment. And then we have Peter McGregor coming back in the JPL and notching 2 goals in his first appearance back. And I do think that it was a very much a good game, quite entertaining. One in which anyone would enjoy. A 5-goal thriller. 5-goal thriller. A 5-goal thriller, and one in which anyone would enjoy. So let me move away from that and look at the table. This is how the table situates at this moment. Let me see, get that out of the way. So we have Waterhouse at the top of the table, sitting nicely, 1 point ahead. We have Dumble Olin, also 1 point behind the top of the table. We have Mount Pleasant, who is drifting away from the pack, from the top of the table. Arnett Garden, who's coming inside quite close. How should I put it? Arnett Garden, who's actually saddling their hurdle and joining the title challenge race. Well, as you know, it would be in regards to a playoffs, but anyways, we'd love to see the games being played and the score pointers being so close. We have Cavaliers quite not too far, but drawing in a bit closer on 15 points in 5th position, and the table ripples down and don't necessarily need to go further. But you have to bear in mind that with Dumble holding so close to the top of the table right now, you have to give hats off to Atafra Bygrave, because definitely he's a massive contributor to the team where they are right now. Now, let's move off from the JPL table. Let's look at the top goal scorer for game week 9. We have Bygrave on 8 goals, 3 goals ahead of anyone else. Daniel Green with 5th, Cardell Benbow with 5 goals. Daniel Green with 5 goals, Cardell Benbow with also 5. Fletcher, Byrne, Renner Brown, and Ronaldo Cephas on 4 goals respectively. Nicholas Nelson, Trayvon Reed. We have a lot more people on 3 goals, but we can't have everyone. Hopefully, you guys can check out the Premier League app, and you'll see all the players who are on the amount of goals that they scored. So let's look at the final aspect of it, the team of the week. This is the team of the week, people. We have Eric Edwards from Arnett. A beautiful game. I think it was actually one of his best performances this season, and see him inside of the team of the week. That brought him inside of the team of the week, and I think it is duly deserved. Why not? We have Cleon Pusey, Cleon Pusey at right back, Richard King. We have Odolan Harding alongside Richard King. We have Emilio Rosoy at left back. In the midfield, we have Shamara Dallas and Alwyn Harvey as the double pivot. It's a 4-2-3-1 formation. Up front, Peter McGregor on the right hand side, Christopher Pierce in the attacking midfield position, Cardell Benbow over on the left hand side, and leading line, we have the leading goal scorer, the league leading goal scorer, Atafry Bygrave, with a beautiful curling finish, cut back on his right foot and whip the ball into the far post. Lovely curling finish. And that is it for the team of the week. I won't go any further, people. I think I've spoken. I'm here chatting and lamenting too long. All I want you guys to do, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, people. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And this has been a good one. Military Guna TV, people. And I am out. Peace out. Boom.